Hello everyone, and I still remain your most wealthy shoemaking then easy tutor, Odurole Mojibola. And today we are going to be looking at how do I make my brand known? How do I create awareness for my brand? Now, if you're watching this channel for the first time, I need you to know that I actually teach on businesses on Thursdays, and on Tuesdays and Saturdays we use that to teach ourselves and to ignite our passion for shoemaking. Now, I'm sure you want to know, how do I create brand awareness? What are things I should do before I begin to create my brand awareness? Sit back and I'm gonna be right there. The first thing I need us to first of all discuss is what brand awareness is. What is brand awareness? Brand awareness is the possibility that consumers have a level of familiarity and knowledge about your brand. Now, have you ever asked yourself, how many people have I told lately about my brand? How many people have an understanding of what exactly what I do is all about? Firstly, a brand is actually represented by your distinctive logos, your symbols, your colors, your text, and then your images. You need to understand that the ability of your ability to actually let people get familiar about what you do. For example, okay, I make shoemaking easy. What do I do to make people aware of what I do? One of those things is what you have here on my YouTube channel. People begin to know about, okay, this is what you do. For me, my YouTube channel is creating a brand awareness for me, because when people ask me, are you sure you actually did this? The next answer I give is, please check this link out, and they can hear my voice, they can see what I produce, so they have the capacity to say, okay, then I think I know it. I'm sure so many of us who are following me already identify with my voice. When you hear my voice, I'm sure you clearly knows it. So that is it. The colors, your symbol, your text, your images, people should be able to get so familiar with it that they can understand, okay, yes, this is what your brand is all about. That is what it means to create brand awareness. Now, I need you to understand that by the time you create brand awareness, your business will have a brand recognition. And what is brand recognition? It refers to the customer's ability to identify the brand characteristics. It means, e.g., your logo, your packaging. With that, some people don't even know your business name. That's what brand recognition does. Now, for example, I want to cite an example for us. So many of us knows Indomie. Okay, that is actually a brand. Indomie. Okay, yes, and the way the nylon look like, it has yellow, it has red. Many of us, for those of us who are Nigerians, we know. Even Coca-Cola, for example, the color. So each time you see the color of that bottle, you recognize, even if you don't know the name of the company. For example, so many people don't know what the name of the company that produces Indomie is. They just know there is a noodles that is called Indomie. You understand what I'm saying? That is brand recognition. They have so much created awareness about their product that you can actually identify with it anywhere you find it. And I want you to know that this is one thing you need to do for your business in 2022. I have taught us severally about how you can put yourself up there, how you can present yourself, how you can grow your business. I've told us those principles and those steps we should take. I want to believe by now your business should be creating awareness. Is your business creating awareness? Do you find more people communicating with you about what you do now, or it's not actually happening the way it ought to happen? I would like you to actually listen to some of my past 4 discussion that we had on Thursdays. I think you can actually go to the playlist on how to maximize your profit. That's where the playlist is. I'll try to also put it at the end of this video so that you can click and go through. It will take you to go through it one day after the other. If you need to repeat one all over and all over, I need you to do that to yourself this year. If you are going to be known, people will recognize your brand, you must be ready to create awareness. And today I'm going to also be talking about what are the importance of me creating awareness. That is 1. 2, what are the major things? How do I even create that awareness? I'm going to see how we can talk about that. Then I want us to also know that before you create an awareness, I think we need to discuss what we need to put in place first before we go into creating brand awareness. Now, I told us that I want us to look at those things you need to put in place before you begin to create your brand awareness. Because I find out that so many of us, especially those of us who are women in entrepreneur, do not structure our business very well. I have had so many questions that people ask. I have had so many people have challenges with their business just because there was no structure. I understand that when you are starting your business off, you might not have a good structure when it comes to cash inflow, how you manage your expenses, how you manage your cost and things like that. How you might not understand that fully. But I want you to know that it's always very important to have a structure. So many of us started our business even without understanding what the business entails. And that's why I always say it on my channel. I don't just want to teach you how to do business. There's so many people who are gifted in what they do, but because they lack proper business structure, their business seems not to be growing. So today I want us to quickly discuss that before we move into the importance of brand awareness and how I can create my brand awareness. I hope there will be enough time to look into all of this, but if there is, of course, if we don't have enough time to do that, I will have to actually push that to my next talk. But I want you to know that you have to put this in place before you begin to create awareness, because it will not be good for everybody to know about your business and you cannot sustain it, because by the time you create brand awareness, you should be expecting more sales. That is it. When you create brand awareness, your sales must increase. It must increase because people begin to know what you do. People begin to know the advantage of patronizing you, because you must have presented all those. I've taught us how to do all those things. So please, I need you to do some catch up if you're watching me for the first time on this channel. Now, it really pricks my heart when I hear us say that as a woman, oh, my husband was the one that actually, started the business. He gave me some money to start, and then it's like I am the one that is taking responsibility of everything in the house. It pricks my heart when I hear this. And I want to reach out to you today as a woman. I know I'm not saying this because I don't want you to support your husband, but you have to grow your business. You have to grow your business. That is where agreement sets in. You need to come to terms with it. And I'm going to be turning tables as I discuss this today. I said I'm going to be turning tables because I really need you to be ready, especially for those of us who are single. I think it's an opportunity for you to learn. It's not a crime to have started your business and you find out that it's growing. Some of us are actually youth corps in Nigeria. You are serving Nigeria. They say we are serving our father's land. And you got yourself involved in the Sahel program, which is actually a program where you learn, one skill or you acquire one skill or the other. And you find out that God is blessing it and it's growing. And by the time you want to get married and you begin by not laying a good foundation, your business might have to suffer for it. Now, like I'm telling us, like seriously, agree on what you want to be doing before you agree on your financial expenses. I have seen a lot of men invest into their wife business, but they are the ones that will end up crumbling the business, and they are the ones that will still tell you that you cannot manage business. Yes, please, I need you to know that we have exceptional women who doesn't know how to manage business. I want to believe if you are one of them, please contact me and let us talk. Yes, don't forget, you are going to pay for consultation. Yes, I understand some people knows how to mismanage money. They love to buy things on themselves. They are not even interested in the business growing because they know their husband will have more, or whoever is actually providing for the business will have more money. That's not who I'm looking at. I'm looking at people who they are doing everything with the whole of their hearts to build their business. And before I go into what you should do as a wife to be or as a wife, I want to appeal to our men. I know some of us who are watching me, you are men. Please, if you are establishing your wife, can you please put your eyes off what they make? I want to plead with you. I have found out that some of our husbands are not businessmen, so they don't know how business runs. They don't know by the time we put hand into it, our capital has gone, our profit has gone, and the business begins to go down. I had a particular woman asking people for help because the husband, after establishing a business for her, wants her to take over every bill in the house. Please don't do that to them. Don't do that to us. if you want this business to grow. Especially if you're a man and you're a salary earner. If you allow her to build the business, I want to believe that by the time you finally retire, you will have something to come back and fall on. You know why? At that time, your children, of course, will have grown up. The expenses will be more, I know, but whatever you get from your retirement, you'll be able to put some into the business to make it grow more, and it will be able to take care of the family. I am not talking to women, to men whose wives are extravagant. I'm actually talking to men whose wives are very prudent and you see them give everything they have to the business. I'm pleading with the men. If you are a man, if you have a friend who all he does is cross his leg and tell the wife, oh yeah, give me money, the wife will fuel the car, the wife will pay the children's school fee. You are excused if you are having challenges with your job, but then go get a menial job pending the time you will get the one that is equal to your certificate or whatever you have. You know what I have find out as a man, if you take responsibility as a man to take care of your wife, you will definitely repeat. That is what I have find out. You will definitely repeat. I find out that you will repeat, because the way God created you as a man, he has created you to be able to head and to handle the family. The way God created women, we are to support. The day you make us take over, that is the day you lose the grace to be able to take over as a man in the house. I'm sure some of us don't understand that principle. If God created you to be head, and your wife is supposed to be your body, and you decided to hand over the head to her, and yet you are feeling humiliated that she's the head. Because sometimes we get so angry. God, the way God created us is not the way he created you. Men can do all the expenses and yet they will not even complain. If women tries it, they will complain. Trust us, we will complain. We are not wired like that. But if God so much give you grace, you are healthy, you are not having any challenge, please get a menial job and make sure that she doesn't do all the bills. Some even have salaries. It's so amazing that you are not giving her anything, but you still plunge and borrow from her salary. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because of the literary experiences of those of us who are married. So I'm pleading with you. If you're intending to marry somebody, probably she's not doing business now, she might want to do business. Please, I'm begging you, look off whatever they are making. Whatever you can do to bring the little in, please bring it in. Of course, I know women will love to support you, and we don't have problem loving you. We don't have problem loving you. The problem women have is respecting their husband. It's not loving them. You understand? But the problem you have is loving us. You don't your respect, of course, you don't. What does it cost you? But loving us is a challenge to you because of what you see us put up per time. So I just want to challenge, I want to encourage you, I want to plead with you as a man. Yes, this is actually needed in this. And if you are a man, please tell another man. You are married, you are single, please. I understand there are some women who are mismanaging fund, but those who are not mismanaging, if you need to register your wife who is mismanaging fund with somebody you trust to guide her, why not? Sometimes you make us invest in business we are not interested in. Yes, just because of your ego. You want to say, you don't know my wife? She is the one handling that supermarket. Yes, she's the one handling that supermarket, that store that is by. You love that. But when you hear my wife is a shoemaker, she said she wants to learn shoemaking, you said no. She said she wants to learn tailoring, you said no. She said she wants to go to a culinary school, you said no. I don't understand. Anything that then seems to reduce your ego, I don't know. At the end of the day, you make us do business we cannot run. At the end of the day, you say we are not making progress, we are mismanaging it. No, please. Let us do what we are passionate about. You understand what I'm saying? If you have to register us for classes that will enhance, you see people who are doing well in their business and you want them to talk to your wife, why don't you go extra mile, pay them for consultation, let them talk to your wife. By the time they are true, I'm sure you'll be surprised at the wife you newly have. There is nobody God cannot transform. So please, I am just saying this to please appeal to our men and to appeal to any man out there. If all you do is make your wife suffer because she's running a business and the business is thriving, don't make us begin to tell lies. Don't make us begin to form different kind of phone calls. Because we know when you hear that, I just had a contract of 2 million naira, and your ears are open, your eyes are open, the house rent is due. For the past 1 year, you are not ready. And it is the contract I collect you want to use to pay their rent. Maybe they will pack all of us and we'll go and sleep outside. But probably when we sleep outside for like 2 weeks, your head will clear. Some of us, we are always pampering our husband. That's why your business is going down. Please, first of all, work on those ones before you begin to create brand awareness. Sort out with him. How do you want us to run our finance? Okay, how do we run our accounts? Do we have a particular account for projects? Do we have a particular account for savings for children education? How do you want us to do it? If I am putting 10% of my income into that account, it is your responsibility to put the remaining 90. If that is what you agree, please have an agreement. And if you have a husband who is capable, please let them be. And make sure that you work on it. Because I find that sometimes when you support men, they relax. I'm saying the truth. They relax. I'm sure as a man, if you're watching me, you know. You go extra mile before, but the day you give her money to start business, you started relaxing. You are bigger than what you are seeing yourself to be. You can make more money than you are making now as a man. So please buckle up and walk up. There's a particular person that was telling me some time ago that when the husband lost his job or he didn't have a job and she's doing business, the house rent is due. He told him, please go out and do menial job so that you'll be able to pay for the house rent. If what you can afford is a one-room apartment, please back yourself there. Yes. Don't destroy your business. If you destroy it, everybody will fall for it. And I am pleading with you as women, please stand on your feet. The day you start giving him money for house rent, the first time you pay, trust me, the next time you are going to pay. You pay the school fee once. The next time, you will still pay. Except for men who has the fear of God. Even those who have the fear of God, if they can see that you have money that you can use and it's not affecting anything, they will not mind. They believe you are supporting them. I understand. If I pay this children's school fee, it's borrow. It's borrow now. It's borrow, I borrow you, so you must pay. I know it's my children, but pay. So that you will know it's your responsibility. Or the children come home and let's start sitting down. Yes, let them start sitting down. Carry them to his office and put them in front of the office. Let them see that the children are not going to school. He will tell us what he's doing with the money. It's understandable if he doesn't, he cannot afford it. Then let's put them in the school you can afford. And let me do the supplement. Let's back the thing up when we're at home. Please don't do beyond your means. There is no way you can save like that. I'm telling you the truth. So creating brand awareness is not for you if you have not sorted out your finance with your husband or whoever you are actually involved in. And if you are single, please start planning now. I have had a sister who said she has so much money that before she got married, she can't do joint account. No, let him run the he is the husband. So it's not just mouth thing, it's a responsibility. Please, I'm not saying this for you to disrespect your husband or not to submit. I am saying this for the sake of you and him. Because by the time your business is established, he will definitely enjoy it as well. So as much as you can do, if you see your wife is doing well, pump more money into it and let the business thrive. You will end up eating from it. And you, wife, don't be extravagant. These men are going through a lot to bring this money in. So please, I'm begging you, when they invest in your business, please make sure that it grows. Go for extra classes, buy extra courses, go for consultation when you are having issues. Don't just your business is not growing. Consult somebody. If it is just 1 hour, my 1 hour is 5,000 naira. Pay the 5,000 naira and get a quality advisor who will transform and multiply the money you actually paid for the consultation. Nevertheless, my own consultation is not even as much as that because I believe in you. And I want you to have access to the necessary information that you need per time. If what you are asking and engaging me with is what I know less about, I will refer you to somebody I know can help you out. That is how business is run. But I have found out that so many of us, we don't want to spend money, but we want to earn money. You have to spend to earn. Some of us don't buy books. Some of us don't grow ourselves. Some of us are not following the right people on Instagram. Please work on those things. Make sure you are ready before you create brand awareness. Honestly, I would have actually wished to combine the importance of brand awareness in this video. But please bear with me. I need you to go through this again and tell yourself what exactly you want your business to be. Because let me tell you sincerely, women are going through a lot with their husbands. Even those of them you see smile, those of us you see us smile, we go through a lot. Yes, don't say because she's doing business, she had to take care of her clothing, she has to take care of her hair. I'm talking to us men. And I'm also challenging you, these women. Please don't put women to shame by the way you handle your business. A man was talking to me, discussing with me yesterday. He said he's into, contracts, probably building projects. Each time he has a project, of course, sometimes he runs into 3 million of naira that he used to get. So what he does is that sometimes he will just get some cash out of it. Okay, woman, take and begin to do business. So there was a downtime in his business, and he will tell the woman anytime he wants to struggle and go out and get something to do, he will tell the woman, well, give me some money. That one will give him rather. And that went on progressively. She started feeding the family. She started doing anything. One, the business was going down. And at the end of the day, the whole thing crumbled. She could not open the store again. And so the husband said he now started accusing her. So what happened to your business? Where did it go down? You cannot even handle business. And that's why she began to ask, all the money you are collecting, it's not coming back. All the ones I'm using to take care of the children, it's not coming back. And I know our men, they can fight you over that money if it does not reproduce. If some of them don't care, don't be surprised. So they are just watching you and waiting for you to do it first time, second time, and third time, and put you where you are. So if you are satisfied with just staying at home from morning to night, just taking care of the children, that's fine by you. But for somebody like me, I love to do that. Plus, I love to actually ignite people's passion, which is what I'm doing now. Now, if you're watching this channel for the first time, I need you to do me this favor. Please click the subscribe button. By next Thursday, I'm going to be discussing fully the importance of creating brand awareness and how you can create that brand awareness. But for now, I need you to go back, watch this video all over again. Ask yourself, how have I been handling my finances? Oh, I say I want to support my husband. How has it been affecting my business? What do I do about it? Daddy, bring money. Will tell you that you are doing business. Now, why are you asking me for money? You want to make a, must I pay for your hair again? You understand what I'm saying? Please, men, do your best. And I trust God that every of your effort over us as a wife, it will not be in vain in the name of Jesus. Thank you once again for joining me today. And I still remain your most wealthy shoemaking made easy tutor, Odurole Mojibola. Remember, whatever you call it, that is what it's going to be. And I'm going to see you next time. Bye.